Hello and welcome to the Madhouse. I am your host, Harold the Hatter, and I am here with day 1 of 7 that is in honor of National Loving Day that we had yesterday, June 12th. So what I want to talk about in honor of Loving Day, National Loving Day. So National Loving Day is based on the Loving versus the state of Virginia, where an interracial couple were arrested because interracial marriage was illegal. And so ultimately they won, and interracial marriage is not illegal. But I want to take this opportunity to think about what are things that are different than me, or different than my thoughts, or different than my ideology, or whatever, that I actually love, that it may not be my cup of tea about something, but I really do love that this is out there, right? And for day 1 that I'm going to start with is my good friend E. McGill, the Unapologetic Geek. I have his book here, Paradox. Always want to give some props and advertisement to that. The Unapologetic Geek, because he and I differ. Though very similar, he and I differ on our political ideology, and I love that we differ on our political ideology. We have, for decades, have had disagreements on different political issues that have come up. And through our discussions, we have found weak points in our approaches to how to solve an issue, that by incorporating our two different ideals and supporting each other's values, found something stronger in the whole. I really, really do value him. I love his perspective and his idea, and we disagree like frequently. Not on all things, but in certain things we definitely disagree, and we're okay with disagreeing. And it's okay that he has certain ideas that I don't agree with, and that I have certain ideas that he doesn't agree with. Yet despite those differences, we come together, support one another, and value one another. It's really important that we find ways to support one another and understand one another, and be okay that we might differ on the minutia of how we might solve a problem, but understand that we all really do see similar problems. We just kind of differ a little bit on how we would go about, rectifying it. And that if we understand each other, rather than seeing the other, the opposing idea as evil, or some, malintent behind the average person, your average person going to the grocery store that you're going to disagree with, regarding their politics, is not an evil person. And if we get away from that mindset, we'll see greater understanding with one another. And also, it benefits us, because we can get so trapped in our own way of thinking that we forget to see other perspectives and never see the flaws in our own ideology. Again, for day 1, valuing our differences. And so for mine would be my dear friend that I differ politically with, but that's a benefit to our relationship, not a hindrance. So much love to everybody. I hope you guys can comment and find something that you love and appreciate that's different. I would love for you to comment, like, who's someone that has a political difference than you that you still value and appreciate. And remember, when the world's too crazy, you always have a home here at the Madhouse. Much love, everyone. Take care, and I'll be posting a second one of these tomorrow.